Hello everyone, welcome to the Haunted House. My name's Ghost and welcome back to another video. Australia is corrupt. That's probably not a surprise to anyone, but it's corrupt. Not as bad as other countries, but it's there. And it really shows when you look at the situation that we're talking about today. Some of you may know Jordan Shanks, or better known online as Friendly Jordies. If you don't, Friendly Jordies is a YouTuber slash political commentator and journalist. Um, he's really the best journalist in this country, as everyone else just spews propaganda BS or sucking Trump's behind. I don't agree with everything he says, but he's way better than others in this field. He's an absolute badass. He has massive balls. The stuff he has done and is going through right now is insane. He is the boogeyman of New South Wales corruption, and because of that, he has been through the ringer. He has been the target of politicians. Because of those politicians, his house was stormed by cops, and one of his workers was arrested. He's also been the target of gangsters. The gangster bit is what we are mainly focusing on today. On November 23rd, 2022, Friendly Geordie's house was firebombed as well as his neighbour's house. They mistaked the neighbour's house as Geordie's house at first, then came back and got his house. Um, Half of his house was destroyed. You'd think for such a serious crime the police would do their job, but no. It's been 3 years, and they haven't arrested anyone until last month. It took them 3 years, and the person they arrested is only the muscle of it, the guy that did the job. They haven't even bothered to find who ordered the firebombing. 3 years and basically nothing. On top of that, the guy that they did arrest, the muscle, only got 5 years, possibly less. It's absolutely insane. They'll have you believe on the news that they care very much and crime is a concern, but this proves that they don't really give a damn. It's disgusting. Yeah, I'm sure there is police in the police force, um, and people in politics that do actually care, but at least the higher ups actually controlling everything don't. And if it's not the people in higher power, it's definitely corrupt people in politics, which brings me to why I'm making this video. Friendly Geordies posted a video a couple days ago called "I Wanna Kill Him So Bad." The title definitely got me interested. Um, in this video, he calls out the police force for barely doing anything and adds a new character to the firebombing situation, who, by the looks of things, most definitely ordered the firebombing. This person is Mahmoud Fazal. Mahmoud Fazal is a Four Corners journalist and former podcaster and former Mongols bikie. Four Corners is a Australian investigative slash journalism slash current affairs documentary TV program owned by the ABC. Um, More on Four Corners later. The podcast he was a part of was the Word on the Street podcast hosted by Ryan Nominko. The podcast goes into stuff about the criminal underworld in Australia. Ryan also has a criminal history, but couldn't find anything about it. The reason I say Fazal is a former podcaster is it's because he had a falling out with Ryan. Jordy's goes into this a little in his video, but the reason why they had a falling out is because of money. Fazal ordered money from Ryan for the podcast, and Ryan confused. And as it was all over the news, and as of 3 days ago, Ryan Nominko's mother's house was attacked in a home invasion by thugs, armed with machetes and baseball bats. Coincidence? I think not. The media and Ryan himself are saying this is related to his um journalist work, not related to Fazal. But if I had to put my bet, this is payback from Fazal. I could be wrong. Call me crazy, but um, that's my bet. In the video, Jordy's talks about texts that Ryan released between Fazal and Ryan, talking about Geordies. I won't go into all of them, only the big important bits. If you want to see everything, I really recommend you go watch Jordy's videos, and he compiles everything way better than I can. Um, but in one of the texts, Fazal says, quote, F Geordies and his people, they're dogs. I want to kill him so bad. If that's not incriminating enough, then this country is screwed. Of course, Fazal went on to say that all the texts were either fabricated or taken out of context, but it would take a lot of effort for someone to do that, as Jordy states in his video. In another text, Ryan confirms that Fazal sent threats to Geordies that forced him to take down the video. You really can't make this up. There's another text I want to highlight because I kind of find it funny. In one of the texts, Fazal makes fun of Geordies. It says he's fallen off, only getting 150,000 views on video. Yet the video he's released is uh almost like a million views or over a million views by the time this video comes out. Um, which I just find it hilarious. How about you go suck it, Fazal, huh? Um, but going back to Fazal saying the messages are fake. I find that really funny because of the people he works for. Like I said earlier, he works for Four Corners, which, as I said earlier, is a journalism slash investigative TV program. In December of 2022, just a month after Friendly Jordy's house was firebombed, which I find kind of interesting, Four Corners was found to have breached the code of practice by the ACMA, or ACMA, which stands for Australian Communications and Media Authority. They found that Four Corners misled people, leaving vital info out of a documentary they did called Fox and the Big Lie. The documentary was about the January 6th riots and how the Fox News helped spread Trump's propaganda of it. While that's a great message and thing to talk about, they majorly screwed it up and leaving major details out, which I find hilarious for Zao, that you talk about out of context texts and stuff, yet the people you work for can't even do their job. But hey, what do I know? I hope Geordie's gets the justice he deserves. It's crazy. It's taking this long. It's a massive failure on the police's part, but I also hope he stays safe. This is a very dangerous situation, of course. I mean, his house got firebombed, so yeah. But yeah, that's all I have to say on this. It's crazy. Um, yeah. If you like the video, please give it a like and a follow. And yeah, I'll see you next time. I've got a lot of cool stuff coming. Bye.